One of the biggest decisions when getting into bait making is which molds do you actually buy. Today we're going to cover the differences of an open pour and an injection mold and which molds might be right for you. Hey guys, I'm Jason. My wife Amanda and I started Epic Bait Molds to bring you the highest quality molds and best customer service on the planet. We designed this course so you go from beginner to expert in making your own bait. And let's get started on today's topic, which is molds. So there's two main styles of molds. There's your open pour molds and there's your injection molds. The main difference being that in an injection mold, you use an injector, such as this injector, to shoot the plastic into the mold. And on open pour molds, you're simply pouring the plastic into the top of the mold. Some benefits of an open pour, such as this style here, which you can see you would pour your plastic right in the top there, is that you don't need the injector like we just talked about. When starting with open pours like this, it can be a little less expensive because you only need the microwave in the Pyrex cups. Otherwise, you still need everything else for the injection molds, like the pigment, the flake, and the plastisol, but you're just pouring layers in there. Because of this, this is actually a little more technical of a mold to get really good or technical baits out of. But it also does allow you to do more technical baits. So when you're making an open pour, you're literally pouring, either you can pour the whole thing as one color all the way to the top, or to get more technical, you can pour 2 or 3 layers in there to add different colors. You could pour like a different colored tail on the tip there, or you could do like a spot on there. And there's many other techniques such as drizzling or skin pouring the baits. Some of the downfalls of an open pour style mold is that generally you're gonna be making less molds at once. You can see that this is a single cavity mold, whereas these are all multiple cavities. And also when you pour this, it takes a lot longer to pour and it has to cool down for a lot longer. The open pour molds also generally have a flat side of the bait. So if you look at this bait here, you can see that the top of this bait is completely flat. But that's not necessarily a downfall. It just depends on what you want your baits to look like and what kind of baits you want to fish. The other style mold is a hand injection mold, such as these 3 here. These molds generally feature a port where you put your injector in to shoot your plastic in, a runner and gates, that is where the plastic flows into the cavities. And these molds have 2 halves that close. And then because of that, you actually have little vents that let the air escape out of the mold. Otherwise, you'd have no air coming out, no plastic could go in. That's why there's vents. They also have 2 pins to hold the mold halves together like this. That allows the cavities line up perfectly. Some of the other benefits of these molds are that you can shoot a lot more baits a lot faster. You only have 1 to 2 minutes between shooting and demolding, so you can get a lot more injections in a shorter period of time. And there's a lot more details and features in these molds, such as small tails or legs, claws, things of that nature. These injection molds, similar to the open pour molds, can feature things like hook slots like this, or tail molds, so you can inject tails, move them into these molds, and then shoot the body onto the tail. These baits are also fully finished. They don't have a flat side like the open pour baits do. However, they are connected by a sprue and a runner. And what I mean is this piece here will still be connected to the bait. So when you're done, you pull them off, you can discard or reuse that sprue and runner, and then your baits are ready to go. To use one of our injection molds, you have to set the mold up on the table, put your clamps onto the mold so that it's clamped tightly shut, like this. And then you use an injector such as this to suck the plastic out of your Pyrex cup and inject it down to the mold. That is the whole process. That's what makes this so fast versus pouring layers into your open pour mold. Here at Epic Bait Molds, we make the best molds you could find. These molds are fully machined from 6061 aluminum. They're actually machined on all 6 sides. So both halves are the exact same size, which means they stand up really good on your table. They're not tipping or falling over. They close really tightly. We also make sure that the venting in here it's measured to the 10,000ths of an inch to make sure it's consistent so your baits shoot good every single time. And we have an amazing customer support to go along with it. So if you have any issues, you can always reach out and we'll take care of you. When it comes time to actually picking out your molds, there's so many molds out there, it's hard to choose. But once you know if you want an open pour or an injection mold, start thinking about what am I gonna use these baits for that come out of here. If you're selling them to someone else, think, what is my customer going to use it for? If it's bass fishing, maybe you want some craws or some worms. If it's crappie fishing, something like our 2 or 3 inch crappie slayer or crappie crusher. And if it's ice fishing, if you're in the northern states, something like our 1 inch ice leech. And same for you. If you're picking these out for you, do you want to go open pour and super creative and get technical like on this nugget here? Or do you want to stick with the basics like your stick baits and craws in an injection mold? When you're ready to pick your first molds, head to our site, epicbaitmolds.com, and browse through everything we have there. And if you need any help picking anything out, feel free to email us anytime. It's epicbaitmolds@gmail.com. We really love to help point you in the right direction on your first molds. That wraps it up for this video, talking about the different types of mold and what might be best for you. Hopefully you've kind of figured out what you want by now, or at least you have more insight on which way to go. On the next video, we're gonna bring back Adam from SDG Custom LureCraft to go over Plastisol, Pigment, and Flake.